The Rockford IceHogs return home briefly tonight as they square off against the Grand Rapids Griffins and open up a 3-game in 3-day weekend. Hello, everybody. Joseph Zakshesky with you alongside head coach Derek King for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. Last time the IceHogs were in action, coach, last Sunday. Now you get a week of rest, a week of practice. Those things have to be incredibly valuable to you and the organization, especially at this time of year.
Yeah, the big thing there, you said it was rest. I mean, it's nice to get a practice in or two, but the big thing for our team is rest. We got some banged up bodies, some guys with some bumps and bruises, and like we always talk about, rest is a weapon, right?
Now for the IceHogs squaring off against Grand Rapids, a team that you know pretty well, but reflecting back on your most recent outings, you had a 5-game road trip, a chance to get away. A lot of these guys, they were banged and bruised up, but a chance to spend more time together if they don't need more than what they've already had. But for this IceHogs bunch, what are you taking away from that road trip going into now this busy weekend?
Well, it was good. I think we battled. We understand the position we're in. We're still in the hunt. It's playoff hockey atmosphere. I think we're starting to drive each other nuts. We're spending too much time together, but it's all good. I'm looking forward to tonight's game and then get back on the bus.
What kind of an anxious environment, if any, does that create, knowing that you still are very much right into the thick of things? You currently sit in 6th place, by the way the standings are shaking up tonight, but you're just 2 points out of 3rd place and climbing up where Grand Rapids currently sits. So it's kind of hard to not check out as you got that playoff mentality moving from night to night.
Yeah, it's a big game, obviously. They all are, but this is a big weekend, 3-3 with travel. Teams that we are trying to catch, if not pass. So, we'll take it period at a time, game at a time, and then we'll move forward.
Well, you mentioned earlier the IceHogs a little bit banged up, and that's been kind of unfortunately the messages coming out of the locker room the last, 2 months or so. You didn't have Joseph Cramarosa. You did not have John Quinville. Kevin Lonkin even out of the lineup as well, but focusing on those 2 forwards. Those are guys that provide, 1, energy in Joseph Cramarosa, and 2, John Quinville and some scoring. How are they feeling?
Yeah, they're feeling better. They won't be available this weekend, but so we need to keep our heads above water here, stay in the hunt, hopefully get those guys back for the following week, and it'll help a lot.
And then Kevin Lonkin, it was announced yesterday that he would undergo surgery, successful surgery, but he's going to be out for a while, 4 to 5 months before he can get back out on the ice. It pretty much leaves everything up to Colin Dealey and Matt Tompkins from now on.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, they've been good all year for us. The 3-goalie system was a trial, and I think we handled it pretty well. It's too bad Lanks got hurt like that, but I think with him doing the surgery and getting ready for next year is the smart thing to do. So, it's a spot open for those 2. Whoever wants it can have it.
Well, that was going to be my next question, too. Does that open the door for more competition? Or at this stage of the game, you mentioned a few weeks ago, now's the time to start riding guys and seeing who's coming up successful. Is that door still available for both of them to try and take and run with?
Yeah, I think Dealey was running with it a little bit. I think we just had a little hiccup there last, couple games here, but it's always open, especially in goaltending. If Tomer starts getting hot and starts playing well, then we have to ride him. If Dealey does it, we'll ride him. We'll see what happens.
Well, now taking on the Grand Rapids Griffins this evening, the IceHogs. This is the 9th of 10 meetings. You're 4-4-0 against these guys. I know you and Ben Simon have a fun rivalry, the head coach for Grand Rapids going on, but it's the nitty-gritty time of year. It's tonight and then tomorrow to close things out. When it comes down to head-to-head series, I'd imagine you're looking at these last 2 games. Yeah,
and they're a team we need to obviously beat or get points from and stay in the hunt here. So, we joke around. It's a rival between me and Benny, but it's 2 good hockey teams, 2 teams in the same position, so it should be entertaining.
Special teams for the IceHogs, a factor going into the week of practice down in Texas, now coming back here to Rockford. Power play trying to get going again, but it seems like Grand Rapids' man advantage is doing pretty well. How much do you expect special teams to play a role in these games?
Well, hopefully they don't. Hopefully we can just play 5-on-5 hockey and let's have it that way. But, our power play's got to start clicking here. PK's been all right. We're tweaking a couple things, but, obviously a team like some of the players they have on some of these teams, whether it's Texas, Grand Rapids, Chicago, they got some guys who can put pucks in the net, so we need to stay out of the box.
And then overall, 5-on-5 is where the IceHogs get the job done. But in your mind, Coach, to be successful tonight, to carry that into Grand Rapids tomorrow and then eventually Chicago on Sunday, what has to happen in your eyes?
We got to win those 50-50 pucks. They're a big team, they're a heavy team, but there's no reason why we can't outmuscle them sometimes or outsmart them, I guess, and win those puck battles, take away sticks and hands, and we'll be all right.
Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Derek King joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game as the IceHogs begin a busy weekend of hockey. 3 games in 3 days starting tonight at the BMO against the Grand Rapids Griffins. Let's get you back to the action. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs Hockey on the Hogs Broadcast Network.